Geoff, a new chapter begins for you at Swan as Deputy Chief Exec. It's really exciting. And how do you feel about that?
Thanks, Hilary. Oh, well, yeah, it's a range of feelings. In some ways, it doesn't feel very different because I'm still doing a lot of the things I did before. So I haven't lost any of the areas of responsibility that I had before. It's great to be rewarded in that way and recognised in that way. So I'm really looking forward to, excited about the difference we can make to Swan going forward. And I think it's a new era for Swan that lies ahead. And I'm really excited to be part of that. But on the other hand, I'm a little bit frustrated by the fact that in this current situation, it's very difficult to make all of the impact that you might want to make if I were in the office and seeing people more regularly on a face-to-face basis, meeting other people in the business and hearing their views. So that's a bit of a slight frustration, but generally it's a great thing and I'm really excited.
That's really good. That's great. Okay, thank you. We're hearing a lot of talk about the new normal after COVID-19, if there will be an after COVID-19. And how do you think the landscape might change for Swan, including its people, the developments and the residents?
Yeah, I mean, I suppose, this new normal term, actually, I heard Malcolm use it first, but now it seems to be that being used everywhere. So I'm not sure if Malcolm
started something
has
there,
kind of coined the phrase. If he did, congratulations. And I'm not sure if normal for me is going to include a beard, by the way. Let's just say so. This is my COVID beard. But I'm sure I'm not the first person. I won't be the last that I'll see with new facial hair through this. So. But I think there's a few things. I mean, I think sometimes you can be in danger of overplaying the significance of things like this and what it might have. And there's this kind of, I've seen people say we have to think again about how we design our housing so that it works in lockdown better. I would hope this is a once in a lifetime thing, and that this new normal isn't forever. But there is certainly a period while we. As we all know from just watching the news, while the vaccines developed and then rolled out, while we are going to have to behave and work differently, and I think that for Swan staff, it's by and large been a hugely successful experiment, or if you like, rollout of our ability to be more agile and work more agile. And I suspect that this was kind of for those people that wondered whether they could work in an agile way. Managers that were nervous about allowing people to work remotely. Hopefully this will have shown to them that it is indeed possible and in many ways has advantages. So I do think there'll be definitely an acceleration of our move towards agile working, but at the same time recognising that it's not for everyone and it doesn't always work. And I'm in a great position. In terms of working from an agile perspective, I've got a great Wi-Fi connection sitting at a table. I've got no distractions from children running around me and care and responsibilities. Those days are in the past for me. So I recognise that I'm in a very fortunate position in terms of being able to work very productively from home, and I know that won't be the case for everyone. So we need to be responsive to everyone's needs. So I do think there's a fundamental shift there, and I think also for our customers who will have got much more used to some of the media we're using here, digital media, digital ways of communicating. That's going to become perhaps more of a new normal for them, and so hopefully we'll also see a kind of a faster move towards the use of online services for our residents. And we've been doing a lot of work around that in the lead up to this anyway. So I think there'll be what we like to call channel shift, where people will start to use services online much more frequently than they have in the past as people become much more used to that. And perhaps using kind of video technology and things like that to have those conversations with residents where through chats and things like that, so online chat. So I can see the technological impact on residents. I think we shouldn't forget that our customer base, if you like, is very broad. So we've got from first-time buyers through to people living in care homes that we work with, and the impact on them of the coronavirus has been very wide-ranging and for some really devastating. And so we need to, we're there, as a housing provider and also a care provider, to provide support to those people. I think for many people as well, and hopefully for government and decision makers, this will have brought home the importance of home and having a place to call home, which is one of the things we talk about. And I really feel for those people that live in either in unfit properties at the moment or overcrowded. I can't imagine what it must be like to live in bedsit accommodation with a family in a period of lockdown, or even in an overcrowded flat without a balcony in inner London at a time when you can't access or get your kids out from under your hair, etc. And you see these stories all over the place. So I think the need for housing associations to step up and do more, but also for the government to step up and fund that post-COVID, I think will become a real priority. And I can see there being programs around homes for heroes, if you like, the people we go out and clap every Thursday evening. Been a real priority for government, and that will impact on our development plans.
Last question, really. What are you missing most about lockdown?
Well, it's pretty simple for me, really. I suppose it's simple, but it actually encompasses a lot of things. It is actually football. I think a lot of people are missing football. I miss it in two ways. I miss it on a Friday night. I love to play five-a-side football with a group of other older guys like me. So we'll put in an effort and play for an hour, and that exercise, but also that camaraderie, that the release from the working week was great, and we used to do that in Stratford every Friday. Haven't been able to do that since. But also, I'm a big West Ham fan, and probably this isn't, in many ways, this is a good thing because we've been on our longest unbeaten run ever, I think, over the last 6 or 8 weeks, and West Ham are very much in danger of being relegated. So but so I'm not necessarily missing the match and the sport, because that's very frustrating at the moment. But I miss the camaraderie. I miss the meeting up with there's 10 guys that I go to watch football with, 10 guys and girls actually. Of those 10 people, four of them previously have worked for Swan, so I met them through my time at Swan. We all build friends and relationships and networks through Swan. All of those people are now near in retirement or in retirement, but I miss those people. I miss face-to-face contact. I miss having a beer. There was a ritual. We've all abandoned rituals. We've all lost that physical contact. And I do miss watching the sport, but that's just a small part of it. It's more about that kind of those relationships and people that I miss, and I miss that work on a daily basis. And I'm sure they're all the same. I expect you're the same, Hilary.
Exactly. I just miss that personal contact. I miss not being able to pick up a grandchild and give her a squeeze, so hopefully it won't be too long, and we can all get back to moving on again. So Geoff, I've really enjoyed our chat, and good luck with your new role, and I know we're all rooting for you, so we're enjoying it very much. So thanks for your time today, and take care of yourself and loved ones, and we'll speak soon.
Thank you, my pleasure.
All right, take care. Bye. Thank you.